All right, so this is, how are you? You just sign for how. You just point at the person you're talking to. How are you? You can point with both hands if you want. It's a little aggressive, but it's how are you? You can also do it with one hand, and it's just a little loopy. And it's super easy, just how are you? You can say, I am good. Say, I bad. It's like you're smacking someone. Bad. I'm good. I'm okay. So.
You're gonna use that a lot, aren't you? Me too.
I'm fine. That's grandmother.
Oh,
So
okay.
just fine is at the chest.
How are you, grandmother?
I am grandmother today. So let's go, please. Please. And you're right, this is thank you. Just make sure you tap your chin. Don't go under your chin because that means something very different that we're not learning. Thank you. Yes. Y'all remember no?
Isn't it?
No.
No.
It's like shut your mouth. No.
Actually, that's this. Isn't it?
This is shut up. But this is no. It's like shut your mouth.
Oh.
No. So in ASL, you kind of sign in Yoda speak. So you know how Yoda says things kind of backwards? In ASL, you put the subject first because you have the important part. You're asking where they live, so live where? You. Okay? So we're going to learn our numbers. This is a sign for numbers. So you're flexing all your fingers because you sign your numbers with your fingers. Numbers, this can also mean weight, depending on context. Okay. 1, 2, 3, not 3 because this is W. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then once you get to 20, you just add in the other numbers again. So 21, 22, 23, and on and on. All right, so let's move on to family signs. So last week we learned mom and dad, and grandfather, and grandmother. So now we're going to learn sister, brother.
Pull my hair.
Nice.
What did you do?
Boy, this time for boy. It's like you're grabbing a baseball cap. Same. This came from the same womb. Brother, or same parent. Doesn't have to be the same womb. Same parent. Sister. This is aunt. It's letter A, going down your face, kind of like girl. Uncle, coming down your face with letter U. So, how many brothers, sisters do you have? Isn't that pretty? I love that sign.
Nice.
It is. Day. This is today. This can also mean now, today. This is tomorrow. Tomorrow. Keep your pinky down, otherwise you're finding a Y again. Tomorrow. Yesterday. In your past, yesterday. There it is, yesterday. Yeah. So, how's your day? And remember, it's a question, so you raise your eyebrows. I don't have any eyebrows, I am blonde, but we'll pretend I have eyebrows. Day. What you want eat today? Yeah. See, that's pretty straightforward. It's a very straightforward question, but it's going to mean a lot when you sign it. ASL history lesson. The first deaf school that was officially founded was in France. It was founded by a lady who had a deaf child, and she wanted some way to make sure that her child could communicate with as many people as possible. So she opened up a deaf school. a lot of children came from all over the place to learn her sign language that she had made up because she needed her kid to be able to communicate. That sign language is French Sign Language. Thing is, since it was one of the first deaf schools, American Sign Language and French Sign Language are super similar. Because, of course, since it is an American language, we stole from all sorts of sign languages. Made our own little Frankenstein language. Now, since it is similar to French Sign Language, not French ASL, that is redundant, French Sign Language, you can Google French songs in sign language, and you'll notice that there are some similarities. It's not going to be the same exactly because, like every language, it evolves, it changes. There's new slang, new way of saying things. So it's cool to know just from the beginning that French Sign Language and American Sign Language were almost the same thing. And French Sign Language was almost a universal deaf language. But it wasn't, because countries wanted to have their own thing, their own little culture within the culture. So if you Google songs in ASL, which I love doing because watching them, you can see a lot of passion being put into the lyrics. If you look it up in different types of sign language, same song, different types of sign language, you will see the differences. So one of my challenges to you this week is I want you to find a video of a song that you love in ASL, and then look up FSL, French Sign Language, and see if you can find a video with French Sign Language with that song, okay? And I want you to note the similarities, I want you to note the differences, all right? And then when you come back, I'm going to try to have my computer set up so that we can show at least a clip from those two videos so that other people can see the similarities and differences, okay? So that's your assignment and our deaf history lesson for today. Yay!